Good day, YouTube. Today I'm doing just a bit of a comparison video between Endeavour OS on the left-hand side here versus Xubuntu on the right-hand side here. So both the latest releases, both running on the XFCE desktop environment there, but it does look a little bit different. So let's get into that there. So starting off with the start menu for each of these guys. Now, Endeavour OS is highly customized the way that it's gone about it, so it doesn't look like your standard XFCE desktop environment, or at least the start menu there. Now, you still do have all your main basic options, your categories for apps there, and you can search for an app. And you can still do the same thing there for the XFCE variant of Xubuntu, and that's where the X in Xubuntu comes from. But it's highly unimaginative the way that this one is working. So it's not customized at all. Looks really boring, but hey, it's got the same functionality. So you can type in an app, you can find it, you can launch it, and Bob's your uncle. Next up, we right click and we can see the context menu on the desktop there. Nicely colored there, but that is the stock way to do it. Endeavour OS has decided to go with a little less of a color scheme there, but you can open terminal and that makes us all happy there too. Certainly me, or really perhaps I only speak for myself. Next up, let's have a look at the file manager. Now, I'll probably start off with Xubuntu because it's a little bit boring. Again, it's pretty much the stock standard version of Thunar, the Thunar file manager there. So it's got your old colored icons. It's no dark mode to it. It's sort of gradient coloring, which isn't the current modernized theme these days. Whereas on the left-hand side, we've got a bit of a dark/light mode going on, and we've got these customized icons and color accents and tones. It just looks beautiful in comparison, really. Again, this is also Thunar too. Next up, let's have a look at the backend, see what's going on here. So in terms of the kernel, so Endeavour OS is running on the latest and greatest kernel, 5.18, whereas Xubuntu 22.04, the long-term release, is actually running on a slightly old kernel, 5.15. So if you've got later and greater hardware, you might be looking at the Endeavour OS side of things there. Next up, last but not least, let's have a look at the RAM usage on boot up. So this is to be expected. So Endeavour OS is using about 660 megabytes of RAM on boot up in comparison to Xubuntu's 495 megabytes of RAM on boot up. So about 170 megabytes of RAM less on boot up for Xubuntu. The main reason of which is it's less beautified, less customized, less pretty. It's just got your standard stock looking everything here. So nothing's been upgraded with the visuals, at least, of the XFCE desktop environment. But that's pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and I do hope to see all of you guys there in the next one. Cheers.